Hey Gear Facts friends, welcome to my very first go on the Roland HPD-15 Handsonic drum system. And before we get started, if you notice a bit of a difference in the sound quality of this video, that's because I am now recording with the Tascam BB850 integrated field recorder and speaker system. I'll review that one separately because it's pretty impressive. It gives me direct recorded narrative as well as direct recorded sounds. But that's another story. Let's explore this and see what it sounds like. We have a number of small pads around here, and as you can see, they're all giving us different sounds, so particular spot effects can be assigned to those. Here we have more velocity sensitive on these two pads, one in the center and two large ones at the bottom, which are probably going to be your main hits in your performance. We've also got these sliders here. Ooh, you can hear a bit of oscillation in the drum sounds there. You might be able to see this one up here a little bit better. So that's as if I was scraping the edge of the drum and getting that resonance in the skin. On talking drum, we see one of the sensor strips here modulating the sound. Simulated tightening of that drum skin. I'd like to try to get hold of something a bit more synth-like. I'm playing the sitar there. We've got a D-beam controller at the top, and that's activating a sound there. We can also use it as a controller. And over here, the very familiar controller is marked here as real-time modify. Very self-explanatory. Press the select button to choose the three parameters that you want to edit. And then we've just got master volume. So pitch, for example. Maybe we'll choose a different sound. TR909, here we go. Panning side to side, and overall level on that row. Then we can go to effects depth. I think I have to turn on the multi-effects button to make this do anything. Yep, a little bit of overdrive coming in there. Kind of a filter there called sweep, and we can change the color of the sound too. And the final one is low frequency oscillator rate, LFO pitch, and LFO amplitude. Anyway, there are a whole bunch of patch setups as well. Whoa, I've just lost power. Just holding up to the camera now. I hope you can see this alright. I'm at a bit of an awkward angle due to cable length restrictions, but here are some of the patches. And let's see what preset rhythms we've got. Okay, as you would have already observed, there are a lot of sound effects and instrument sounds available as well. And something a little bit more musical, acoustic bass. Let's try a bit of manual filter on that one. Interesting. And of course there are plenty of synth-based sounds as well, like this SH-101. Turn on the filter. It really is a very playable surface, really nice just to fool around on. Just do whatever you like, it all seems to work. Classic rock kit now. You'll notice, or if you're paying attention, you'll notice that there was no bass drum in that. That's because you can connect a external foot pedal, and this particular patch is programmed so that the foot pedal is going to give you the bass drum to give you a more natural drum playing experience. So looking now in detail at the front panel, you can see how using this category section here, we have every conceivable type of percussion well and truly covered. Like I said, there are plenty of synth sounds as well, and masses of sound effects. There must be hundreds, if not thousands, of sounds in this thing, but they're generally divided into these 10 categories. There are user and preset patches. You can make up your own sequences. If you look down here, I know it's a bit hard to see, but there's a whole multi-effect system built in as well, and your dBm control options there. The center part reminds me a bit of Roland and Boss's multi-effect systems, with the parameter left and right buttons there. When you're in edit mode, which I'll go into now, you can just jump between all the screens to change all your settings. And then you've got right on the left and exit on the right there. So it's a nice, simple and very quick system. Looking at the back now, you can see that there are some interesting options. Obviously we've got power in and our switch there, MIDI in and MIDI out, that's not unusual. Foot switch control like I mentioned before, but you can also add a trigger and an expression pedal. An expression pedal could be really interesting to use with some of these percussion sounds. You can mix stereo in, and there's your left and right out, as well as a phone socket. And that's a very basic first time around demo for Roland's HPD-15 Handsonic drum system. It's pretty impressive at first glance. There's so many interesting sounds and methodologies to activate those sounds. There are loops and things like that. And I have to say, I do find this playing surface eminently ergonomic, I suppose is the word. It's really easy and fluid. The expression strips here, or touch strips, whatever you want to call them, remind me of the Yamaha DJ-X, and the versatility that these sensors give you is really good. It's very quick and again very ergonomic, and of course you've got the dBm controller at the top as well. Always wonderful fun. So that's the Roland HPD-15 Handsonic drum system. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for liking, commenting or subscribing. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.